Now, DJ Roy, we have invited Kat to speak with us this morning because Third World is doing a concert in New York. There'll be a gala being staged in New York in November, and there'll be a part of that concert that is geared towards raising funds for a very worthy cause. Kat is here to speak with us about his participation in the concert and what that means for him. Kat,
Yes, sir.
hand over to you. Tell us a little bit more about this pending concert and the reason Third World thought it necessary to be a part of it.
Well, I guess one of the best ways to start out would be to let you know that it's an ongoing thing with us and the ISA Foundation. This won't be the first event that we'll be doing with them. And we have tremendous respect for them for what they've done for the children of Jamaica. Now, the ISA Foundation have donated several incubator machines. They have helped to build a whole ward down in St. Anne's Bay for newborns. And generally speaking, their contribution to the children of Jamaica has been outstanding. And based on that, we are not only proud to be doing this event, but we're proud to be associated with them, generally speaking. And there will be other events, I'm sure. But the one we're focusing now is on the 12th of November at Sony Hall in Manhattan. And it's like a dinner dance thing with Third World being, one of the featured acts for the night. And we're hoping to get support from many people who, the tickets help to raise money for the foundation to do all this good work that they do down in Jamaica. And we're asking all our fans and friends and all our people who are interested in seeing the children of Jamaica benefit from this effort to come out and support it on November the 12th at Sony Hall.
Awesome. DJ Roy, before I press on, any questions for Kat?
Listen, it's always a pleasure when the team comes into New York City. So, of course, Kat, I'm excited about you and the team coming in and looking forward to your performance. But you know me, musical, so I'm always asking about music. Can we expect another album? Can we expect some more singles coming?
Yes, of course. We have actually wanted to start off, but we got somewhat of a hold up. We had one of our members became reasonably ill, but thank God he's over that now.
Yeah, true.
And also the hurricane came along right in the time when we had really wanted to start back in the studio with Damien. So that has been held up a little bit, but yes, the answer to your question is yes. We are working on that right now. We're working on setting the timing, the timelines for when we'll be back in the studio and back working. And we're looking forward to it. Obviously, we're looking forward to it because the last one we did, the project was so good that we are hoping that, we'll move in that direction again and that that we're successful as men.
Well, as you say, more work to be done in a virgin.
There is more work to be done.
Now, Kat, some of the work that we've heard, I've just played one of the most recent releases we got, and that would have been a collaboration with Busy Signal, Feel Good. And what I'm wondering, Kat, again, your band Third World has been a staple in Jamaican households internationally, but still relevant, still evolving. There is a refreshing and a collaboration with an artist such as Busy Signal, which leads me to wonder if you'll be making any more collaborations as you bridge the gap, the generational gap, to people who grew up on the music and the consumers now.
Well, I mean, look, collaborations are not easy to plan for, a long time ahead. You might come up with an idea, and when you come up with that idea, you start to hear some things where the idea can go. And so you develop your collaboration direction based on that. I mean, we had a good portion of tracks, and Damien himself didn't know which one he was going to go down on. It was late in the day that he chose to go down, and you're not the only one. So, yes, to answer your question, yes, there'll be collaborations, but that kind of direction happens along the way. We need to get started first and have some material in the bank, and then when we have that, we can know, what sort of people we'd like to invite to be a part of what we're doing.
Got you.
Couple of people come to mind. Beres Hammond comes to mind. I'd love to do something again with him. Some years ago we did a track with him. I'd love to do something again with him. Love to do something with Marcia Griffiths. And I mean, they're more old school, but there are some young artists who would be really cool to do some stuff with them. Kumar would be really cool to do something with.
Nice.
Maybe Mortimer. So, that's the kind of thing that we're going to look at as we go down the road.
All right.
So, yeah, we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to it big time.
Roy?
One of my favorite songs from the More Work to Be Done album is Hear Us Out. And that song became so relevant, especially when we were going through COVID and going to the Black Lives Matters. It actually became my anthem song through the whole Black Lives Matters movement, because what we wanted is people just to hear us out. Sometimes you want people to listen and absorb, and then they can make an opinion or move in the direction that they feel fit. That's such an amazing song, Bridget, and I always, when I speak to you, have to speak about that song. How did it come about for those that are hearing for the first time?
Very much in the same way in which you just described it. It was a song about people's voices. It was a song about the fact that you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you can listen twice as much as you speak. And, we really expect that a song like that would have made an impact on people such as yourself, because, yes, that's what it's all about. It's about people listening to the cries of people, and listening to people crying out that Black Lives Matter, people crying out that women's rights matter, people crying out that, the world needs a nicer face, a nicer heart. It speaks to people listening to the voices of the oppressed, listening to the voices of people who have something to say, and listening to the voices of people who want to make a change, who want to make a change, who want to see things differently in a world that is being run in a lot of ways so haphazardly and so strangely in this time. So yes, I agree. It is a cry out for people to listen and to hear the voices of those oppressed, and those who are underprivileged, and those who need somewhere to turn, who need somewhere to express themselves, to express to the world the very important thing, which is freedom of expression. That's very important. And, there's not much more I can say about that song. The song really says it all.
Wonderful, Kat. Now, that brings us back to some of the songs that you might be delivering on the night. That is November 12th. It is this year, 2022, November 12th. It will be at the Sony Hall in Manhattan, New York. It is all about the charity gala being staged by the ISA Foundation for the building out of a clinic in Richmond, St. Anne, for our young people there to provide health care for the young people, not and Kat, to make sure that our Bridge Nation understands this is not about the more affluent in society, because people hear Richmond and them say, oh, a rich people place. No, this is a clinic being built to serve the underprivileged in St. Anne. Am I correct, Kat?
Yes, you are.
All right. So going back to the music and what we can expect on the night, you want to share with our listeners some of those songs that they might not have remembered? Any little insight into maybe some of the songs that you'll be selecting from your catalog to perform?
Well, one of the things we want to do is we want to welcome Leon and the Peoples as one of the people who will be on the show with us. And we can also expect that Third World will play the hits that we play. 96 Degrees in the Shade, Now That We Found Love, Try Your Love, Sense of Purpose, all those songs, they're the old school ones, but there'll always be, room for at least 3 from the new album, at least 3 from the most recent album. And yeah, I mean, Third World always do a good presentation show-wise. I don't see why this will be any different. So we're looking forward to it big time.
Give thanks, give thanks. Greetings, Cat. Shells here. I've been quiet because we're just there taking this legendary moment. I'd like to think of myself as one of the young listeners of the generation, and I just want to just take the time off to say thank you to you and Third World. You understand what I mean? Because I don't know if you know, you must know, because you're putting in the work, but yeah, our generation is listening and we appreciate it. You understand me? So it only makes sense that you're doing this gala in a city where people love doing the music that people love, and we respect that. You understand me? So just for clarification, can you just tell our listeners where we can get tickets for this lovely event?
Well, I think the best thing to do would be to go online. It's a foundation, right?
It's a trust foundation.
It's a trust foundation. Go online and you get all the information. That's it's a trustfoundation.com. You get all of the information of tickets, of the time of the show and so on. And it is imperative that you do that early because, who knows, tickets may start to move very fast. So it's very imperative that you do that now. Now is October. So if you do that now, you give yourself a whole month in which you can help to support this really cool cause. And when you go on to it's a trustfoundation.com, you're gonna see some stuff that they've done too. You will see some physical pictures of the hospital, of the clinics for the kids and so on, and you will see what the direction is. You will see what they're planning and what they're hoping to do.
Roy, as the man with the longest relationship with Cat, I allow you to close up this conversation.
Gosh, man, again, we just thank you for all that you've done for our music and both at home and abroad. We can't say it enough, Cat. Having you live this morning is indeed a pleasure. I take real pride in watching you perform and wondering which instrument you're going to play. So I'll be looking forward to the performance, Bridget. Much love, much respect.
Coore,
Okay,
thank you.
thanks a lot. And thanks a lot. And don't forget that next year is Third World's 50th anniversary.
Wow.
So
Awesome.
we'll be back with you guys to talk about that another time and to try and see how we can get you guys involved in some of the celebrations, because New York is a place that absolutely for sure is a Third World place. So we'll be in touch with you, and thanks for having me, and thanks for allowing us to project this on your show.
Thank you so much, Cat. It was a pleasure and a privilege, Cat. Look forward to further conversations. Continue to have a great day, and we'll catch up another time.
Okay, God bless and all the best.
Give thanks.